What is next for Ken V? A lot of people want to know, why did I move out to Arizona exactly? Why did I get an apartment? What is my plans? Where is my content going? And I want to talk about that in this video a little bit, just, not only for other people, but also for myself, because like I was saying in all my videos, I'm using this channel and this platform to document a journey. So whatever the journey comes with is, what the journey comes with, and I can watch my journey as an observer from the outside and learn from these things when I come back, and I just see like, okay, this is where I was at during this time, this is what I was thinking, this is what I was feeling, this is what I was planning. So not only just to answer other people's questions, but to answer these questions for myself so I can stay focused and stay on track. So that's what I'm talking about in this video. But before we get started, man, I need 3 things from you. I need you to smash the like button. That's the most important thing for sure for the YouTube algorithm. I also need you to drop a comment, man. And then lastly, I need you to subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every single time I drop a video. Let's get right into it, man. I just moved out to Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona from Detroit, Michigan. I took a huge leap of faith, and I'm planning to stop driving. That's pretty much why I moved out to Phoenix. That's not like the main reason, but that's part of the reason, because it's going to force me to take that next step. And I tell myself and I tell the people that's watching me that I treat trucking like college. For the people that don't know, I went to college. I got a 4-year degree in psychology, which has helped me a lot in real life, actually. And I went to community college my first 2 years. So I stayed home and I went to a local community college for 2 years. And then after my 2 years, I graduated and went to a university. So that's how I'm relating trucking to college, because I've been driving over the road for 2 years, and now I'm entering like my junior year. So now it's time for me to graduate from driver to overseer. And as an overseer, what that's going to allow me to do is become a better leader. It's going to allow me to become a mentor, and it's going to allow me to evolve as a business owner. See, it's kind of like a butterfly and a caterpillar. Caterpillars and butterflies were once the same thing, but one had to evolve to go to that next level. So it's like I can stay a caterpillar and be limited, or I can, go through a metamorphosis and become a butterfly and spread my wings. So by not driving anymore is going to give me more energy, more time to focus on other things and grow a lot more rapidly, because I'm doing all of these things by myself while driving a truck. I'm not doing it for the trolls. I'm not doing it while I'm actually driving. But what I'm saying is I'm driving a truck over the road, and in my free time, in a time where I'm not actually driving, I'm writing books, I'm selling merch, I'm creating courses, I'm mentoring and leading people. I have another truck and another driver that I'm managing. I'm, uploading YouTube videos, I'm editing these videos, I'm recording these videos. So it's like I'm doing a lot of things, and I know that your energy is limited. You only have so much energy, and when you invest less energy into more things, so if you invest in energy into 100 things, if you deduce that 100 down to 5, now you're going to rapidly grow in those 5 things a lot quicker than investing a little energy into 100 different things, if that makes sense. So out here in Phoenix, I don't have anybody. I don't have my family. I don't have no friends for real. So I just literally picked up everything and left. So what that is going to force me to do is grow and evolve. I'm either going to grow or I'm going to fold. And I don't fold. That's not what I do. I always figure out a way to go to that next level. So just being out here in Phoenix and just being around this new environment, I'm about to start absorbing things subconsciously, and the things that I take in subconsciously is going to force me to go to that next level. So what I want to start doing, man, I want to create a dispatch company. I want to start up my own authority and begin allowing people to lease on to my company. I want to begin mentoring people and leading people. I want to expand my online course, my online university where I have courses. I want to really begin to push my brand to Rare Few. And I want to begin expanding my network and just building my platform, because I know that there's a lot of power in this, and I know that there's a lot of opportunity. And also, I want to hire more drivers, and I want to teach people what I've learned over, these couple of years, and also buy more trucks and grow a fleet and keep it, at a good number. I don't want to grow too fast, but I also don't want to stay stagnant and, grow too slow. So by coming out here to Phoenix, man, it's just so much opportunity, and my business partners out here. So now I'm closer to, the yard, I'm closer to the mechanic, I'm closer to trucks. I'm just closer to possibility, and y'all know that my favorite saying and what I live by is seeing possibility increases probability. So by seeing all of these things and by seeing that it's possible for me to live on my own, seeing that it's possible for me to just, get an apartment, seeing that it's possible for me to buy trucks and hire drivers and, grow a YouTube channel, it's like, man, let me see how much more I can do. Because if I can do this, what if I focus even more? Then now I can do something I wasn't even imagining before. So what I want people to understand, man, is that I'm really documenting the journey, and I'm taking people from point A to B to C all the way to Z, and I'm showing people the real and the raw. And I think that's kind of what some of the content on YouTube is missing. People not really showing their whole entire process, because I'm going to be able to come back to these videos and look at these videos myself and be like, man, this is where I was at November 15th, 16th, 17th. This is where my head was at 2021, and this is where I'm at now. And then also people that find me that's, going through things, that's looking for ways. Like, it's just like, man, you can become anything you want to become as long as you put one foot in front of the other and take leaps of faith. It was a leap of faith coming out here, but it was also a leap of faith getting my truck. It was also a leap of faith getting my CDL. It was also a leap of faith, doing my YouTube channel. So now I'm just like in a leap of faith mode. I'm taking as many leaps of faith as possible. And if I fail and fuck up, fuck it. I'm gonna get back up, and I'm gonna, brush it off, and I'm gonna, go even higher. And that's the thing I think people need to realize in life, is that you can't be afraid to fail, and you can't be afraid to fail in front of others. And I say that because sometimes we get in our own head, like, maybe I don't want to do this, or maybe this isn't a good idea. What are other people gonna think? Nobody really believes in what I'm trying to do. And you start to get in this notion of like, man, other people. And once you remove other people from the situation, it allows you to take even greater risk, because once you realize that other people's opinions of you don't matter, you become free. Like a butterfly, you're just free. And you can spread your wings and fly. So I'm not afraid to fail. Like, let's just say I lost everything. I wouldn't be afraid to let people know. I wouldn't be afraid to tell people. I wouldn't be afraid to document that. I wouldn't be afraid to lose and fail and fall on my ass in front of other people, because I know that there's no such thing as failure. Every lesson is a blessing. Every loss can be turned into a win if you know how to play your cards right. And the people that fail the most succeed the most, because failures are really blessings. It's like people will laugh at you for losing $1 million, but it's like, at least I had the ability to have $1 million. There's people that never even made $1 million that laugh at people who made $1 million and lost that $1 million. It's like, at least that person had the ability to lose $1 million. It's like, sometimes you don't know what it's like when you don't have something, but you can talk about somebody who got it and lost it, or got it, lost it, and then, they figure out a way to recover it. So the thing about life is, like, once you had a blueprint and once you know the science, there is no such thing as a loss, because once you know how to get something, you can just repeat that process and, tune your process and maneuver and, alter your process so you can, reach that next level. So I came out to Phoenix, man, and I'm about to make a transition, and I'm gonna stop driving, but I'm not going to stop the trucking content. because I am 100% invested in trucking, and my content is going to get better because now I'm going to be able to do more things. I'm going to be able to learn more things. Like, I want to document my dispatch journey because, like I said, I'm about to start dispatching. I want to learn how to work on trucks. I know nothing about trucks. I don't even know how to do an oil change. So I want to learn more things about the truck. I want to be able to oversee and lead my drivers properly, because if something happens and I'm in the truck with my driver, I can't really like orchestrate that like I want. But if I'm able to be in a remote location and see these things and, you know, communicate these things, now it's like, okay, I have more control, and now it's like I'm overseeing. Because running a business isn't about doing all the functions yourself as an owner. It's about putting people in position who are going to succeed. And once you create a system and everybody is playing their role, then that system is running like a well-oiled machine. So my content for trucking is going to get better because now it's going to be more informational. I'm not going to do a lot more driving content. Well, I am right now, but I'm saying once I'm done driving, then I'm not going to be able to do point of view driving content. And that's why I put out a lot of point of view videos of me driving, because I don't want people to say, oh, where's the point of view videos? Where's the videos of you driving? It's like I put out over 100 point of view videos. So if you want to see my point of view videos, you can literally just go to my playlist where I have them in a day in the life series and a point of view series and watch those videos. But I'm really an educator. I'm really a leader. So now I can focus more on teaching, I can focus more on leading, and I can focus more on growing. So my plan with this is to just evolve. And the trucking content is not going away. Like, I just want to emphasize that, like, the trucking content is not going away. The trucking content is actually going to increase, but now it's going to transition. So now it's not going to be so much day in the life of a truck driver or owner operator. It's going to be day in the life of a dispatcher, or how can you succeed with a dispatching business, or how can you start up your own authority? Because I'm going to start up my own authority as well, and I'm going to start allowing people to lease on to me. I'm going to buy more trucks. I'm going to hire more drivers. So it's going to be day in the life of a fleet owner, you know, how to start up your own authority. So I'm transitioning more to informational versus actually, you know, driving and day in the life type thing. So my content is just going to alter a little bit, but the people who've been rocking with me and the people who support me, they gonna understand my direction, because like I say all the time, I am not a trucker. I am not a trucker. Trucking is just what I do. And I'm, you know, falling in love with this industry, and I want to learn everything I can about this industry. So I know that, yeah, I might take a loss. I might, you know, lose a little bit of money on the front end, but I'm gonna make more money on the back end, because I am going to evolve at a higher rate. Because, you know, I make more money driving my truck myself than hiring a driver and putting a driver in the truck to drive. And it's just less liability when I drive the truck myself, because everything falls on me. But when you got somebody out there on the road, you don't know what they're doing with your truck, and you don't know what can happen. So pretty much that's my direction, man. And like I say, this video isn't just for people. This video is also for me, because I watch these videos like an observer of self. You know, I watch this video like, you know, I'm outside of myself as a third person. So that's all. That's what growth is about, man. Figuring out ways to push yourself and, you know, get out your comfort zone. Because driving for me is comfort. You know, being over the road, making, you know, that couple $1,000s a week, couple $1,000s a day, that's comfortable for me. So now I got to bring myself all the way down, break myself all the way down, so I can build myself all the way back up and make that transition. It's gonna be hard because I haven't been out of the truck in, you know, over 2 years, but I'm gonna have to figure it out. And that's the thing about success. You don't have no blueprint. You don't have, you know, no like predictions. Like, you can predict these things and you can have a blueprint, but it's gonna play out in real life way differently than it played out in your head. And not saying that it's not going to happen how you envisioned it, but the route to that vision may not be the route that you had. It's gonna be the route that the universe had for you. So that's pretty much my talk for today, man. Like, I just want people to know that you can do anything, and that you gotta take a risk, and that you can't be afraid to fail in front of others. And, you know, sometimes you just gotta see some shit and it's gonna open your mind up to doing more shit. So I didn't know none of this was possible until I saw it with my own eyes. Seeing possibility truly increases probability. If I wasn't, if I didn't have a mentor, if I ain't see my pops get out of prison and go get his truck, if I ain't see my brother get out of prison and go get his truck, if I ain't see my other brother go overseas and play basketball, and get 6-figure, almost 7-figure contracts, if I ain't see my mom build up her business, if I ain't see, my homies create, online stores and make 6 figures in, a few months, then I wouldn't be able to do none of this, man. And, if I ain't see, my homies start a YouTube channel and grow almost 1 million subscribers, I wouldn't be doing none of this. So just seeing people do things is like, man, I'm inspired. I got energy. I want to do what they doing, but in my own way. So that's what I'm doing, man. I'm becoming a pioneer because failure was my biggest fear. So that's pretty much the end of this video. So do those 3 things for me. Smash the like button, drop a comment, and also subscribe and hit the bell so you can get notified every time I drop a video. And join me on this journey, man. I'll see you in the next video.